Okay, we're going to call to order the Unsafe Building Commission meeting for Tuesday, March the 18th. Would you call the roll?
Diane Whitehead,
Here.
Rhonda Dooning,
Here.
Terry Hillard.
Here.
In your packet, there was the minutes from the February 18th meeting. Are there any questions or concerns?
Only thing I have, there wasn't nominating
Yeah.
positions.
We did nominate and vote on officers. Does that need to be in the minutes?
Was it not?
I don't see
No.
it.
Is that supposed to be put in there?
Yes.
I can go back and redo it.
So can we table the minutes?
We'll table the minutes then until the April 15th meeting. Thank you, Rhonda.
My apologies.
You're fine. Okay, proof of publication?
Yes, thank you. So we do have a proof of publication, states the time, date, place, and the items for the, I believe, the three due process cost hearings. This notice was published in advance and is in order to hold the public hearing. I would ask the board to make a motion to accept the proof of publication.
Make the motion to approve the proof of publication. A lot of Ps.
So moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Okay. You want to swear? Anybody here going to speak this morning? Stand and get sworn in?
Do you swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Thank you.
Okay. Nothing under old business, so we're going to be moving on to 208 Kinsey Street, and that will be Commissioner Bill Henry.
Good morning.
Morning.
208 Kinsey Street, we are doing an emergency cleanup. The owner is Jimmy D. Sester and also Dion Smith. This is a duplex and a very different property than we're used to dealing with. Each individual owns half of the duplex, which is the first time I've run into that. So bid was awarded. Bid was not awarded yet. After speaking with the gentleman, he needed a few days to clean the property up, at which time that did not happen. So bids were sent out last Thursday, and I have them in my office at the moment. They will be awarded at noon today, and cleanup will take place Wednesday or Thursday. These are three pictures of the property. We had people living in the back in a makeshift lean-to. You can see a vehicle in the picture there. So this has not been cleaned up. Bids have been sent out, will be awarded at noon today, and cleanup will take place, like I said, Wednesday or Thursday. So I'd like to ask that the commission affirm the action that we're taking.
I see no one here to speak on that property. Is there questions from the panel? Okay, this is an emergency vacate.
Okay, I was like, let's
Okay.
take that. Let's see, I make a motion to affirm the emergency action taken by the enforcement authorities for the property located at 208 Kinsey Street, as recommended by the enforcement authority and based upon the information provided by the enforcement authority with respect to the condition of the property.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we're moving on then to 322 South 8th Street. Also, Bill.
322 South 8th Street was emergency demo of garage. The owner, Donald Ballinger Jr. and Brian Ballinger. Here you can see damage to the garage and the trash and debris that accumulates due to homeless individuals. This is the interior of the property. Fire damage was quite extensive. And we have after photo. The garage has been removed by Cox Excavating. So again, I ask that the board affirm the action taken.
So no one here to speak on that. Any questions from the panel? No.
Okay, then I make a motion to adopt the statement of the enforcement authority as found in the commission based on the evidence and testimony, and to affirm and submit the order, and for the order to become continuous enforcement order.
Second that. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. I'm going to make a motion that we table the 101 Northwest G Street until further notice. You second that.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Moving on to 644 South 10th Street.
644 South 10th, the owners listed here, Carol Steelman, Brandy Steelman, Casey Steelman as owners. We're here today for cost hearing. Cost of demolition was $1,700. Administrative cost was $1,740 with a total of $3,440. Here we have a copy of the contract for 644 South 10th. As you can see in the document to the right, the cost was of demolition $1,700. We also have a Board of Public Safety Resolution number 1-2025 that allows the enforcement authority to be reinstated for the cost of demolition and also administrative costs. We have a notice of hearing, cost orders and claims for payment. Demand for payment, which was recorded, and also a purchase order that was issued for $1,700. This is the garage in question. As you can see, it was damaged extensively, was leaning towards the alleyway, and we took steps to remove this structure. This is after. As you can see, the structure had been removed. So we're asking for a total of $3,440.
No one here to speak in the audience. Any questions from the panel? Okay. Make a motion to affirm and acknowledge the administrative lien cost to be applied to the property located at 644 South 10th Street as the, well, that's for the new owner, as the owner of the premises.
Second?
A motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. 218 North 20th Street.
.218 North 20th Street. Owner is Paul Sparks. We're here today for a cost hearing. Cost of cleanup and sealing was $1,200. Administrative cost was $1,740 for a total of $2,940. Order, claim, demand for payment has been recorded. We have a copy of the contract. Red Dog Enterprises did a sealing and cleanup of the property at 218 North 20th. You can see highlighted. Also, the contractor was paid $1,200.00. This is an invoice for $1,200. And again, resolution number 1-2025 gives the enforcement authority permission to be reimbursed for any cost of demolition and also just left me. Administrative costs. This is 2018 North 20th Street, or 218 North 20th Street. As of 3/5/24, it suffered a fire. This is the condition of the property at the time. Trash and debris was scattered throughout the property. And this is after photo, after the sealing and cleanup of the property. That's all I have on that property.
No one here to speak on that. So you build the estate?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The gentleman that lived there was actually killed in the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are there any plans to rebuild or renovate, or what's the,
We will move forward through the normal channels to have the structure removed.
okay. So right now, it's just the administrative cost of,
And the cost of boarding and sealing and cleanup
Okay.
of the property.
okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay.
Okay. I make a motion to affirm and acknowledge the administrative liens cost to be applied to the property located at 218 North 20th Street by the owners as the current owners of the premises, which are Paul Sparks.
Yes.
Second. Been a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we'll move on then to 627 South 7th. Mr. Cedric James.
627 South 7th Street, where the owner is Anita L. Petit. This is a picture of the west side of the house. Debris on the front side of the porch on the west of the house. This is the south side of the house, just a bunch of trash and debris and junk. This is the house itself from the front on the west side. This is the rear of the house. This is a closer view. As you can see, trash and debris all over the yard. And this is the east side. Just a continuation of the rear, east side of the house. There's the fuel container, gasoline container right here. On the east side. Trash and debris all the way through the alley. I mean, this is scattered all the way down to the alley. To the side of the other side of the alley. There's trash and debris all over the yard, and we've been there before multiple times. Here's a broader picture of the east side of the rear yard. So it was deemed an emergency, so we sent somebody to clean it up. And then after the after pictures, after the contractor was done, this is the rear side of the yard. Still has some debris out here because we had problems with the homeowner. Actually, it wasn't the homeowner, it was actually the homeowner's daughter. Come to find out that the actual homeowner just came in a few minutes ago. She was content to wanted me to go easy, and I just told her we just go through the process. It's not happening easy, just go through the process. She was told by her daughter that she cleaned up the property, which she absolutely did not. You could tell by the pictures. She actually tried to sick this dog on the contractor that we sent over there. Still a little bit left, but we got the emergency, which was the gasoline tank, and cleaned up most of the yard. As you can see, it looks a lot better from these pictures right here from the contractor. The yard was cleaned up. Still had some of the stuff back there. And there was a lot of stuff that we had taken out. But I'm requesting that the UBC affirm the action taken for the emergency cleanup located at 627 South 7th Street at this time.
I'll make a motion, or do you have questions?
No.
And there's nobody in the audience.
No one in the audience to speak. Okay.
Will the contractor be able to go back and remove the rest of the debris?
Well, most of the stuff is cleaned up, but the contractor's not gonna go back due to the problems that we had at the time with the owner's daughter, which we were told was the owner themselves, but, so there were some growing pains there, and that's all that we're gonna do at that property. So most of it got cleaned up, about at least 98% of it, so.
Is it habitable? I mean, do people live, is she rented?
Yeah, it's habitable. It's just that, we continuously go over there. It's just that they had gasoline containers outside. They had propane tanks outside and trash, and that, that very well could have led to a fire. The other houses are in close proximity, which could have led to, a disaster over here, so.
Then I make a motion to affirm the emergency action taken by the Enforcement Authority and for the property located at 627 South 7th Street, as recommended by the Enforcement Authority and based on the information provided by the Enforcement Authority with respect to the condition of the property.
Second. It's been a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any more business to come before the board? Okay, I make a motion to adjourn.